Hey you guys, it's Toya and thank you for watching Toya JTV. Today I am doing week 11 from my car, as you can see. It's Thanksgiving week and I had no time to do a video at home. So it was either this or no video. And I know I didn't want to skip a week, Okay, so anyway, this is week 11. And remember I told you guys last week that I would be doing the protective styling, my wig, for a few weeks, and that's just to give my hair like a growth spurt. So basically what I did, this is still ebony, however I did cut her a little shorter. I cut her like right here, like a chin length bob. Okay, so I did that because she was getting on my nerves. It was like sitting right on my shoulder and I didn't like that, so I cut her. This was the original plan anyway, but it was like once I styled her and she was long, I kind of got excited, so I just left her long, but she started getting on my nerves, so I just went with my first mind, which was this. All right, so anywho, what I did not shampoo my hair this week. I left it braided and I have been oiling my scalp every day. Okay, so I try to do twice a day. Sometimes if it gets really late I may forget. However, I have been using the Silky Growth Oil and I've just been putting that directly on my scalp, and then I've also been using the Cooling Hair Mister Braid Spray. I've been using that every single day, and that helps. Number one, it helps my hair to grow. It also helps with any itching, because you know how sometimes your hair is braided and your scalp just itches. It helps tremendously with itching. Okay, if your it helps with dandruff. If your scalp ever has a tendency to get inflamed or anything like that, it helps with all of that. So I've been oiling my hair again and spraying it daily, 1 to 2 times a day. All right, so the only thing I do at night is I take Ebony off, put her on the wig block, and then I put my satin scarf on my hair, on my braids, and then I go to sleep. That's it. So when I wake up in the morning, all I do is take my satin scarf off, and then I put Ebony back on. She's already styled. Okay, easy as pie. So that's all I did for week 11. Week 12, I may or may not shampoo my hair. We'll see. I probably will, because it'll be 2 full weeks. I'll probably take the braids down, shampoo it, and get it re-braided, and then do maybe another wig for 2 more weeks. We'll see. Okay, so this week has been extremely easy because, like I said, all I've been doing is taking the wig off, oiling my scalp, putting my satin scarf on, and that's it. That's all I've been doing. So protective styling is very easy. However, you do not want to neglect your hair underneath. That's the whole point of it, is to use it to grow your hair. You don't want to make your hair worse. So that's why I always tell people your hair needs to be healthy before you even get a protective style, because if your hair is already unhealthy, throwing braids in it or throwing a wig on it or sewing it, it's only going to make it worse. So you want to have healthy hair before, and that way you are helping it. Okay, otherwise what are you protecting your hair from? Because it's still being damaged if it's already damaged to begin with. So that will conclude today's the series for the day. Okay, so we will come back next week for the week number 12, and I will maybe have another wig for you at that point. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably do protective styling for 2 more weeks, and then we'll get back to my real hair. So I want to thank you all for watching. And I want you to be sure to comment, like, rate, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all next week for week number 12. Okay? I'm basically halfway through the series. Next week is week 12. So we normally go 24 to 26 weeks. That'll be 6 months. Last stretch I went almost a year, but that was because I had braids. And I think I may do that again. So we will see. But next week will be pretty much the halfway point. Okay, so I will see you all next week. Oh, and also, when I say next week is the halfway point of 12 weeks, that's for me. Okay, that's for me. So I normally recommend you go 12 No, I normally recommend you go 14 to 16 weeks, okay? I really don't want you to get in the mind of weeks. I want you to get in the mind of how much new growth do I have? Do you have enough new growth to only process one time, or do you have so little new growth that you can't help but to process to overlap? Okay, so 2 inches. I want you to think about 2 inches of new growth, because that is normally enough to ensure that you'll only process that hair one time. Okay, so if you have like half an inch, just a little bitty wave of new growth, and you just think your hair is extremely nappy, that is not nearly enough. And it normally takes people 4 months to grow 2 inches of new growth. So that's why I say, and 4 months is roughly 16 weeks. So that's why I say 14 to 16 weeks. However, if you get 2 inches of new growth in 2 months, you can get your relaxed hair in 2 months. I feel like since I'm, doing all these videos and I'm sharing all of this relaxed hair tips with you, I feel like I am setting the example. So I'm going like above and beyond, because I can handle my hair way past 4 months. So you don't necessarily have to try to do what I do, but you can still, a good stretch can stop at 16 weeks, 14 to 16 weeks, okay? So next week, week 12, is the halfway point for me. It does not have to be the halfway point for you, okay? You have to do what's best for your hair. If you can continue going, that's just more icing on the cake, okay? But you're not going to do any damage. If you get into 16 weeks, that is fantastic, all right? So let me know in the comments, how far do you typically stretch, all right? And I will see you all next week. Talk to you later. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.